Good afternoon, and welcome to our ceremony honoring your loved ones. My name is Jonathan Leo, and I am the chair of the Anatomical Sciences and Pathology Department. One of the joys of being a medical educator is that you see students transform from new, somewhat naive freshmen into seasoned graduates ready to see patients. Just this past week, KCU graduated over 400 medical students ready to move into clinical practice. During their education, they learned all about the medical technologies that we are all familiar with. But as freshman medical students, they started their journey with medical anatomy. This is not a course that teaches them the latest new technology or a high-tech technique, but rather teaches them about the intricacies and inner workings of the human body. And as you will hear from our students today, it also teaches them more than just anatomy. Anatomy is a course that medical students all over the world have been taking for hundreds of years. And it is part of our tradition where they start this transformation into physicians. Their education has only been possible because of the donations made by your family members. On behalf of all the faculty, staff, and students here at KCU, we thank them and you. Many of you have talked to Felicia Harris on the phone and know her role here at KCU. I might have the title of chair, but it is really Felicia who runs the department. Thank you, Felicia, for all your dedication to the program. Can you please stand? You will find the order of the service in your programs. First, we will have 3 members of KCU's leadership team speak. Dr. Mark Hahn, the KCU president and CEO, followed by Dr. Josh Cox, executive dean, VP of medical affairs, and then by Dr. Sharon Gustowski, the Kansas City campus dean.
Hello, I'm Mark Hahn, and I'm proud to be the president of Kansas City University. Thank you for joining us today for this very important anatomical memorial service. On behalf of Kansas City University, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to the donors and their families. Your loved ones understood in life the profound difference they could make to the study of medicine upon their death. Their selflessness and generosity has made a truly meaningful contribution to the education of our osteopathic medical students and dental students. You'll be hearing a little bit more from our students later in the program about what these donations meant to their learning and their development as future physicians and dentists. Kansas City University is proud. We're proud of our history with this body donation program. We have one of the longest operating anatomical donation programs in the nation, dating back to the early 20th century, soon after the founding of this university. Our ability to continue this important tradition over many years is also a result of the dedication of a number of individuals on our campus. I want to thank our faculty, our anatomy staff, the anatomy fellows for helping to ensure the ongoing success of this program. At this time, I'd like to turn the ceremony over to Dr. Josh Cox, our Executive Dean of the Kansas City University College of Osteopathic Medicine and Vice Provost for Medical Affairs. Once again, thank you. You and your loved ones have made a difference in the next generation of physicians and surgeons, as well as dentists. Now, Dr. Cox.
I'd just like to piggyback on some of the things Dr. Leo and Dr. Hahn have said. Again, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. I'd also like to thank those who are able to join us remotely, as we do have a link, and we've had some people join us that were unable to be here in person. So welcome to you, and thanks for joining us as well. Much like Dr. Hahn, a quick shout out of thanks to our faculty, staff, and fellows within the Anatomical Sciences Department for their work on teaching and research and scholarly work in the anatomical sciences. Taking a look before the program started, there was some pictures followed by several words of reflection and gratitude. And quite honestly, reading those words of gratitude from our students probably spoke more effectively than anything I can stand here and say. So I'd really like to, show my appreciation for those words and the time the students took to just thank our donors. So I would like to give a sincere thanks to our family members and loved ones of our donors. They have been our silent teachers. We're here today to reflect, celebrate them, and honor their memory. The donor body program is a mission-critical piece of KCU medical school education, and it's truly an under-recognized sacrifice that's been made. Even in death, they remained committed to serving others, and that's quite humbling to consider. Our team recognizes that, and our students recognize that, and I hope you now too also recognize that. They played a critical role in the education of the next generation of physicians, and they have made a direct, high-level impact on our students and our community. So thank you with much respect and appreciation.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. As well as President Hahn and Dean Cox, I extend my heartfelt welcome to each of you for being here today. I want to express my deepest condolences for the loss of your loved one. Their generous gift has profoundly contributed to the advancement of medical science and the betterment of humanity. As someone who directly benefited from such gift when I was in osteopathic medical training, I've been able to share that with our students and then ultimately with our patients to provide care. I extend also my personal gratitude for their selfless act. Please know that their memory is honored today and always.
Next up, we have musicians in medicine. This group is comprised of medical students here at KCU, and one of the pieces they are performing was written by Dr. Olinger, who is an anatomy professor. And lastly, we have our student speakers for today, Mishak Laura, Janice Wang, and Ali Einbeck.
Esteemed guests, thank you for joining us today as we honor the remarkable individuals who selflessly donate their bodies to Kansas City University, class of 2028. Their noble contribution to science, to medicine, and our personal growth as future physicians transcends their lifetime. Through their final act, they have gifted us with something profound, the opportunity to learn in a way no textbook or lecture could ever teach us. To the families that are here present with us and not, thank you. Thank you for delaying closure and the chance to be reunited with your loved one. And thank you so that we may continue to grow through their legacy. Their sacrifice and yours is not lost on us. Each of us carries the weight and gratitude of this extraordinary gift with us every day. Their honorees here have allowed us to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and real life understanding. Through their generosity, future doctors are being shaped, doctors who will go on to heal, serve, and uplift their communities, much as the individuals we honor today have done for the osteopathic medical students. While reading about anatomy or viewing illustrations provides a foundation, it is a hands-on experience made possible by this beautiful gift that truly transforms us into better, more compassionate physicians. There are over 250 students in our class who have had the privilege of learning through the Gifted Body program. Thanks to the generosity of those we remember today, we will one day continue to care for countless thousands of patients with confidence, with compassion, and with skill. Their legacy lives on in every patient we touch, every life we help, and every moment we choose to lead with empathy and with respect. And now, may they rest in peace, restored, whole, and once again, together with their family in spirit and in memory. On behalf of Kansas City University, class of 2028, thank you. God bless, and have a wonderful day.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Janice. I'm an anatomy fellow here on the Kansas City campus, and it truly is a privilege to be here to extend our gratitude to you and your loved ones today. In the world of anatomical education, there are increasing virtual modalities of teaching anatomy, and these methods provide seemingly equivocal efficacy of anatomical education. But I would personally like to emphasize the unique lesson that our firsthand experience with your loved ones has provided us. And that lesson is one in humanism. In addition to the fundamental role your loved ones played in our education, your loved ones, more importantly, have imbued a constant reminder that they, as our first patient and all the patients that we will treat in the future, have a story. That they are not just a donor, they were a mother, a daughter, a father, a son, a sister, a brother, a friend, a person existing in an interconnected web of relationships. Your loved ones laughed, struggled, loved, went on road trips, and cracked jokes, and they mattered in life. And after death, they've touched students who will go on to become better doctors. They've enriched medical research in its venture to find new ways to heal, to relieve pain, and to extend life. They have brought together all of the lives here who are now uniquely connected in this beautiful and emotional thing that is life itself, the human experience. They remind us that medical education does not exist in a vacuum, and we must always, at the end of the day, remember and prioritize someone's humanity with all its complexity, uniqueness, and grace. Humans have long been intrigued by the idea of immortality, going to great lengths to understand it. And while I have no clue where this elixir of life may be, I think that perhaps your loved ones were onto something. For the longevity of their life and their legacy is strong and resonant in this room with us today. So to the family and loved ones here, thank you. We know that this gift was not just theirs, but yours as well. So let us carry forward their example of courage, compassion, and service, and may we never forget the quiet heroism of those we honor today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Allie Einbeck. I am a first-year medical student here at Kansas City University. I want to begin this address by offering my deepest sympathy for the loss of your loved one. I understand that by them making this altruistic decision to donate their bodies to our medical education, you have been mentally grieving their loss for longer than you might have wished. And for that sacrifice, we also thank you. As medical students, our answers for why we decided to go into medicine might vary in the details, but at the core of our why is that we want to help people. This is our calling. We would not sacrifice years of our lives studying, moving across the country, learning every detail of the human body without this end goal in mind. This afternoon, we recognize that we would not be able to reach these goals and help our future patients without the sacrifice of you and your loved ones. Every medical student walks a different path prior to starting medical school, and upon graduation, we will all do different things with our degrees. We will practice in different specialties within medicine, and we will serve very different populations. Despite these differences, every one of us will remember our very first patient, our anatomy donor, your loved one. We are thrilled to have had the opportunity to learn from such gracious donors and to have the opportunity to meet all of you and personally thank you for your loved one's donation to our education. We were given the challenge and the opportunity to learn the smallest details of the human body from head to toe, inside and out. We have taken the time to truly know one person so deeply on the inside without ever having truly met them as a person. While we will always remember the blood supply that feeds the upper extremities, you will remember the arms that hugged you and greeted you after a hard day. When we recall the nerves that run down the back of the leg, we will picture your loved one while you are remembering the legs that walked them down the aisle. Without even knowing their memories, we have learned so much from their brains. We may not have had the privilege of truly knowing your loved ones, but because of their gracious gift, we are blessed with the knowledge that their bodies provided us, and we will carry that with us forever. And with that, we can confidently say that their gift will manifest as the most comprehensive and compassionate care to our future patients. And for that, we truly thank you.
So on behalf of KCU's leadership, faculty, staff, and students, we thank everyone who came out today to share in our tribute to your loved ones. Outside the classroom, we have refreshments and flowers for the family and friends. In addition to certificates of appreciation, there are also copies of the students' reflections available for each family member and a special thank you note from our students. Thank you again for coming, and we hope you enjoyed the ceremony.